This is the articulated hand. So here we will see the different joints and bones of the hand. So this, as you can see, is the radius and ulna. So here this is the thumb. So on the thumb side we have radius. So this is the radius and this is on the little finger side the ulna. Then these are all the carpal bones. So carpal bones, and this is radius and this is ulna. Then these are all the 5 metacarpals. So these are the carpal bones, these are the metacarpals. These 2 are phalanges. Because this is the thumb, we have just 2 phalanges. Then here 3 phalanges. So this is the proximal phalanx, because this is near to the body. So this is proximal phalanx, this is middle phalanx, and this is distal phalanx. So in all the 4 fingers we have proximal phalanx, middle phalanx and distal phalanx, and on the thumb we have only 2, proximal phalanx and this is the distal phalanx. So now the joints of the hand. So this joint is known as wrist joint. So this is wrist joint. This, as you can see, between the radius and ulna, this is the distal radioulnar joint. Then this joint in between the carpal bones and the metacarpal bones, this is carpometacarpal joint. So CMC, carpometacarpal joint. Then this joint in between the metacarpal and the proximal phalanx. So this joint is metacarpophalangeal joint. So MCP, this is metacarpophalangeal joint. Then this joint and this joint, both the joints are IP joint, interphalangeal joint. But this is proximal IP because this is near to the body. So this is proximal IP joint and this one is the distal IP joint. Same in all the fingers. This is proximal IP joint and this is distal IP. So PIP and this one is DIP.